Absolutely.
Let's talk about the Tinubu administration at 2.
I don't know.
There was an endorsement.
Oh yeah, all over
from his party.
All over the place.
Yes, and then this gale of defections.
Yeah, sure.
And he says, look, don't worry. It's not. We're not turning into a one-party state. It's just one party making a difference.
Making a difference.
Yes.
The honorable minister was here, and a globally recognized and respected individual from the Mochaco. I've read about him, but I'm sure he's living in a bubble. This is a second year scorecard, so he's really doing a spirited defense of his government and his president. The question you will ask yourself and I ask myself is, 2 years ago, are you better off today than you were 2 years ago? That's a practical question. It has to do with the tunnel or the light escaping from the tunnel or the light shining bright. It's 2 years ago and today. Are you better off then or now? 90% or more of Nigerians, they said the fat cats around the regime will tell you they are worse off today. That regime scorecard, I've said it on a number of occasions, but there'll be more opportunities in future to dwell on that. But when you talk about endorsement is not by the people. It's by the political class.
Yeah, it's by his party.
Yes, and they have every reason to endorse him because they have everything at stake. This next election will be a referendum. Not on Muhammad Buhari. Will it? Not on Muhammad Buhari's disastrous presidency, but on his own presidency. Because if you have 4 years scorecard now to say, you elected me 4 years back, I'm sure you're happy now.
Who are the people that are going to stand against him?
Yeah, it's going to happen
for this referendum.
It is. Who
is the opposition that's going to stand against him in 2027?
Yes, I can tell you the opposition. It's going to happen. We have virtually 2 years or slightly less for the election. The regime panicked. That's why he went into election mode 2 years ahead of time. I predicted here in this studio he will govern for less than 2 years, and it has happened. So the defections, the endorsement, the re-endorsement, the recalibrations will continue in perpetuity until the election season is upon us. Those who stand against him are massive, are many. If you see the fragmentation in the political system and the political order, it will be reconstituted somewhere down the line.
When I said this, some of you will be arguing with me. You did hear now. That's Professor Odenta. And he said it very clear. In psychology, there's something called conditioning, right? In psychology, it's called conditioning. It is an art of mentally putting people in a place so that you can use them and get them anytime you want them. That's what these APC are doing. Guess what? Before now, when we lost hope in Nigeria, all these guys were everywhere, blah, 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 blah. Hey, they were laughing. Right now, do you see what they are doing now? Tinubu to 2031. Tinubu to 2031. 8 years must complete. Blah, 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 blah. Some other tribal language. I try not to make this a tribal conversation when I'm here. All of these, don't fall Yoruba presidency. I reduce as much as possible because the more you want to talk about it, the more likely you are going to hit at the people. And I see a lot of Yoruba people following me. Some for Tinubu, some clearly standing for the good of this country. So I do well to pull out. I'm not that person. And even if some persons do it in the comments, I have also gone to comments to also try to tell them, no, we can have this conversation without trying to attack a tribe, because somehow all tribes in Nigeria are tribalistic, and somebody said tribalism is not a problem. It is bigotry that is actually the problem, as it were. So we can look at all of this without going to focuses on a particular tribe, but we can have this broader conversation. But again, back to the point. The point is that these guys are jittering, and there are several indications for you to know. Tinubu has done appointments in the last couple of weeks with the agencies, departments, parastatals of government, and he balanced even Senator, even Daniel Boala was saying that Ali Dume, he told Ali Dume that he was going to balance it, because I think Ali Dume made the statement. All of the things happening in this country right now, all of the defections, I said they were too early. Literally, Tinubu broke record as the first Nigerian president that started electioneering 2 years before election, even when he has not done his second anniversary, because he's jittering. Don't deceive yourself. It is scared. He is scared. It is scary. Now fear. And the fear is because there are no results to show. Forget the propaganda that they are telling themselves. They know in reality. Let's bring the Nigerians out. Bring 100 Nigerians and come and check which of them have had a better life, even from the people that are supporting him. Do your own rundown. Check their financial, material, social, economic life, and say which of them have had a better life than they were 2 years ago. None, or maybe just a few, so to speak. So the goal is clear. The aim is very, very clear. Very, very clear. Failed government And it is the fear that has made them wanting to do all of these defections and counter defections. Oh, one party system, we are in control. Inferiority complex, I say they be. Have you not heard that empty barrel makes the loudest noise? That is it. Now noise, bang, 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 just to hype. Inferiority complex issues, right? So leave these guys, they are scared. And again, let's make it very clear. The problem is, don't worry about who is going to replace him. It is the APC versus the Nigerian people. The greatest opposition of the APC is not the coalition. It is the Nigerian people. The Nigerian people first will need to reject this government. The Nigerian people will now shop for who is qualitative enough to replace him. The goal first is to reject this government. So don't worry about coalition. If you continue to look at coalition, you are going to be giving these guys some level of grace. And a couple of you called me here and there, and respectfully, I made a mistake to allow to get into the hands of a few of you, became friends and thinking that we're progressives in nature. And I see the soft manipulation that some of you are trying to do. I'm not a baby, I hope you know. I've been here for a long while. And even if I respectfully take your call and I end the conversation, well, I know the kind of person you are, not what you want to do. There is no way you'll be comfortable enough to begin to tell me that there is nothing that can happen in 2027 election. You're a liar. You're a liar. I put to you, you're a liar. Something can happen. Nigerian people will reject this Bola Tinubu's government and will enthrone a government that will focus on the people beyond and beside and before anything else. And it's very obvious. So all this your subtle manipulation, oh, there is nothing, and it reduces the level of respect I have for you, no matter how much I see you when you're worried. Because you know what you're doing, you're benefiting from this government, or you are worried, or they have been promised. A lot of you have started to, as defections started to happen in various places, more of you have now changed your impressions into having new faces. I don't care, we'll still be here. I will not succumb. I will not be conditioned to believing that Bola Tinubu is the best we can offer. Nigeria needs to, we don't have that time. We don't have the luxury of that, of the ways that Bola Tinubu and his clueless government, they are bringing on us. They are ditching and we will deal with them. Bola Tinubu is a one-term president. What market? I mean, they talk OTP, one-term president. And if you argue, you put BOTP, bloody one-term president.